and testing for audio. Okay, good. What is the video running? Playback running. It's okay. Hey folks, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Yes, as you can see, and based on the title, we're finally going to go ahead and jump into the companion quest, starting with Luocha here. He's been out since the 28th of June? No, wait, it's been out for quite a while, actually. Actually, matter of fact, when did he actually, when did his banner officially start? Where is it? Yeah, June 28th. Okay, I was right. And so, once Luocha was out, they also released 3 companion quests for him, Yanqing, and Bailu. After Luocha, I'm gonna cover Bailu's one in a separate stream, and of course I'll be covering Yanqing's one in a separate stream. Of course, I wanted to feature the new 5-star first, which is Luocha. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into his companion quest, which, let's see. I already answered the text to these stuff, so we gotta talk to Daha, the Rum Keeping Commission, and I made sure this is back in English, so. Okay, let's see. There he goes. Here.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
I gotta admit, yeah, especially with the of course, I'm running it on a better performance system for the stuff. This looks absolutely stunning. You know what? Yeah, this is great. Let's see, where is the... Oh, here. Yeah, I think I found my thumbnail there. Alright, let's go ahead and continue with the companion quest.
Household registration always takes forever.
Daha, what do you have for us? I'm here to help with the investigation.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
Damn right. Oh wait, autoplay, there we go.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
You're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
I'm not gonna comment any further in that regard.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling. Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see.
Oh boy. For those who...
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
I'm pretty sure this was like meant for any Honkai Impact 3rd players who followed the story closely. I mean, I did start off playing Honkai Impact 3rd. Never really got into the story as much because I found it difficult to get past certain aspects. But I did follow the story, even though I didn't get to play it myself. Yeah, the connection between Welt and Otto, and to this universe, Welt and Luocha now.
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
I thought we talked about copying people.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Luocha. His name is Luocha.
That's right, Luocha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name, something to do with coughing. And it was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
Are you serious? God.
A coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Shenzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Utawa knows something. We'd definitely like to be partners with Luocha here.
I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Again, you can't get
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Lafu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Luocha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Four-Square Mirror. It'll be easier to explain. Exalting Sanctum is one of the Lafu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Luocha arrived on the Lafu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
I mean, to be fair, he did help Sushang and Dan get to where we already experienced, which is a while back, actually.
Oh, I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron.
Wouldn't that mean that Realm Keeping Commission would have arrested him by now?
Oh yeah, I guess. You're pretty smart. Sometimes.
What do you mean?
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected.
Why didn't you just ask him?
We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Luocha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Mr. Yang, You were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
Cover?
Sorry. What I mean is... it's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this Luocha is involved somehow.
And if my mic happens to be picking up like popping in the background, it's because people are popping firecrackers like crazy out there.
Apologies. I
It is 4th of July
realize
anyway.
this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm-Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
You gotta be a villainous appearance, but a very kind soul.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the Commission. Just help them check the Cycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
Alright. Hang on. Hi. There we go. Let's see. No, why did you... Okay, yeah, it's still hiding stuff. Trying to get Mark out of the frame. There we go. There we go. Well, Marge, your thoughts on the matter? Well, reasons we collect.
We may be new to the Xianzhou, but we're already investigating the mysterious disappearance of Luocha.
What do you mean? He was just right here with us.
Yup. I always dreamed of a head-scratcher like this. A chance to showcase my detective genius. I've been familiarizing myself with the Angler mystery lately. I think it's safe to say I have the best investigative mind on the Express at this point.
That's until Dan is here. The Angler mystery?
You have good taste, Miss March. The Angler Mystery is a classic detective novel on the Xianzhou. I read it when I was young and dreamed about working in the Commission ever since. I didn't think it would be attracting new readers over 200 years later.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the residents of the Lafu live longer than the normal average human lifespan. They're a lot older than they appear.
A fellow reader! But Miss Qingyan, the author, Su Feng, was the lead medical assistant in an apothecary, and the main character, the Angler, is a healer. Why didn't you want to join the Alchemy Commission instead? A number of reasons. This job may be trivial, but I have my reasons for being here. Plus, the The threshold for the Alchemy Commission was too difficult for me to reach.
Oh, I see. But your lives are so long. Shouldn't career change be easy?
I considered it once. That was a long time ago. The longer I stay in this job, the more I understand its purpose. Fighting crime, helping the weak, solving the problems no one wants to touch. It's a satisfying feeling.
Wow. Good for you, Miss Qingyan.
Sounds like you really care.
Well, your thoughts
I owe
on
you
that?
two an apology. My speculations have gotten us into a delicate situation. I'll treat you to some Xianzhou delicacies later.
No big deal. We're all on the same team after all.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I did want to say something, though. I don't think Mr. Yang is the kind of person to make a judgment based only on instinct.
I think so too.
It's not something I need to conceal from you. As you know, there are infinite worlds in this universe that can be similar, yet different from each other in various ways. The same is true of the people on those worlds.
The multiverse, in other words.
That's why it's possible for us to run into individuals on multiple worlds who share an appearance, but not a personality. For all we know, in some faraway world, March's adorable face might belong to an intergalactic pirate.
If that I mean, I can understand Welt's theory. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's still the same Welt that... Well, if you played Honkai Impact, or... I know what happened to Will. I know what happened to, Otto. They're likely the memories of that previous stuff carried on with them. But the personalities aspect could change. I mean, share an appearance, but not a personality.
Hey! He was just giving an example. I'm the nicest girl in the galaxy.
However, in most cases, their fates will walk a similar course. I've seen two people who looked almost identical to this Luocha. They were not of the virtuous persuasion.
Yeah... Otto was not the nicest of people I ever met in Honkai. I barely got to know Welt. But, oh god, that probably got me with the most of the... Himeko, why?
That's why the moment I laid eyes on him, a chill ran down my spine. March is right. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But I can't overlook this. I don't want to force you into trusting my judgment, but...
What are you talking about? Of course we trust your judgment, Mr. Yang. Right?
Yeah, I understand that.
Of course! Crew members are always right!
I'm glad you believe in me, truly. But the problem remains. Will the Realm Keeping Commission trust a judgment based on this logic?
From a Xianzhou legal standpoint, the Realm Keeping Commission is unable to accept a judgment like this.
Of course.
It's not that we distrust you, Mr. Yang, but we cannot act on groundless accusations. I hope you understand.
I mean, these are just plausible theories that we are coming up with. Yeah.
Of course. We raised the accusation. We will carry the burden of proof.
Alright. Jin Yan.
I can bring up the data anytime from here. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right, follow me. As official Dahao mentioned, the arbor caused unusual yin-yang phenomena, which affected the entire Cycrane system. We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. Luocha on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you.
Aren't you the genius detective?
That's right. And you're the sidekick.
I did not sign up for this, March. Alright, let's see.
What do you think? Any idea what the correct order is? Sure. Which one do you want to watch?
Okay. So, I believe the likelihood he arrived, went to the inn, drop off his luggage, went to the bookstore, and do number one.
Let me see if this order works. Luocha exits the star skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order. Nice work.
Nice work indeed. You're sidekick to a genius detective after all.
I did the thinking. What do you mean, March?
Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
Oh no, he's sus.
I don't think Mr. Luocha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunshou Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of divine foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries, and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood. Thank you.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting. Patiently.
Your assistance in this matter is what requires gratitude. I'll get you what you need as soon as possible.
Just literally right after.
Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Well, at this moment right now, well, actually I just saw this now. 9:35. They released, well, seems like Star Rail's version of drip marketing. Fushuan. Fushuan is coming pretty soon to the game. And from the looks of it, I'm looking at her image art right now, and from the Star Rail official Twitter, quantum preservation. Cool. So yesterday they drip marketed Dan Hong, the ill inhibitor, and he is from the image anyway, imaginary destruction unit. Oh boy. All these new characters. Woo, exciting already.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Luocha's appearance here. Luocha's nowhere to be seen, though.
Huh? Isn't this a scene from the Angler mystery?
That was gone to your head.
Shush, you're being annoying. I'm not kidding. This is straight out of the book.
Now that you mention it...
I'm not sure I follow.
March?
The Angler's origin story, of course. He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him.
No, continue.
The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
So, like a Benjamin Button related case?
It wouldn't. In the book, the drug only de-ages the body. It can't repair damage to the soul. In other words, it's like molting, not a true rebirth.
Hatching rebirths are specific to the Vidyadhara. Can humans also experience de-aging?
Vidyadhara is what Bilo is.
It's just a novel. Who knows if something like that could happen in reality? I thought of it as soon as I saw this footage, though.
Sufang, the author, was a medical assistant in the Alchemy Commission. The medical principles of the novel are strictly grounded in reality.
True. If someone from the Alchemy Commission was suggesting it could be done, then there's always a possibility.
So, March, what you mean is, the 2 people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Luocha?
She's not blonde though, but...
What if a crazy Angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Luocha gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping!
March, the novel's really got into your head. Definitely got into your head.
The child in the footage has black hair. Luocha's hair is blonde.
Exactly, thank you for pointing it out.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
Come on, March, seriously?
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Alright, I still gotta buy books from her.
Too bad, March. No de-aging, no angler.
A detective's initial conjectures are bound to be wrong. Totally expected.
Sure, March. Sure. The true genius detective here.
The side cranes weren't able to get a clear look at the two people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
Raj.
All right, let's go. Time to interview the witness.
Household registration always takes forever.
Did you not buy the realm?
Good thing you can't really fall down stuff here. Or really jump or climb. Genshin, I would probably be doing this. I can't imagine if there's a lot of this in Fontaine.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature? Move on already! Web novels are the way forward.
Hey, nothing wrong with looking at and going for physical books.
A new edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Lawfu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest. Looks like Yin Shu isn't here after all. Where could she be? Huh? A supernatural tales anthology? Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too. Hey, mister! Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
Because we're asking nicely. What's with the attitude?
We're under police business right now.
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Can I just tell him we're working without commission?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
I'm gonna be bad cop.
Oh, you dare threaten me? Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? I have a literal nuke in my body right now.
The
Stellar on.
question is, do you know who we are?
The Express Crew. Never heard of you. I mean, they couldn't be higher-ups from one of the other Ciencho ships, could they? Dang it! Am I in trouble? Ugh, better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inshu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
No, it wasn't that hard. I'm not giving you Jack.
Do you know how to fix a star set?
There you
Are you Yinshu, the shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go. That footage, I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing... they smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
Smell pretty bad.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Crane recordings, Luocha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now. He did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it. After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it.
Oh,
I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it.
I know what you're thinking right now. I bet she's gonna have the next line here. Never mind.
Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Luocha is a villain. How can he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
I knew it.
If I knew the answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Luofu. Dahao and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Luocha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
I think so. It might seem like a random action at first glance, but there has to be more to it.
Exactly. I think Luocha may have friends on the Luofu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Crane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
Nope, not quite. We got a development.
Ah, that's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area.
Nice! You found footage of him leaving?
Yes. According to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something.
What the heck?
Maybe he spent all his money on Star Taro bubble tea and couldn't afford a hotel room.
Oddly specific, March.
It's a shame no Psycranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to. This Luocha is getting more suspicious by the minute. Psst. I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
How does he always hear us?
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did Luocha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Alright, let's see what you
Oh?
can say.
And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime. It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best!
Alright, March, what's your idea?
Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
Alright, let's hear it.
Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Oh, it's gonna be a trial moment. Can I just use my Luocha, please? Fine. Whatever. Let's go with this. Oh.
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
And now I'm Luocha.
Is this deduction or necromancy?
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Okay, that's good.
Even if Luocha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
Let's wait.
Phil and friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Oh god, these things.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
Just make sure nothing else is around.
Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route? Hmm?
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Luocha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
Ah, true. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
What?
Ha! Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain! Have at you!
Why is the monster talking now?
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Oh god, Mark.
Repay! You chose the wrong enemy.
What a headache.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
As easy as that. To the clouds! I'll end your misery. So you are afraid of me. Who's next?
Time for a buzz.
As easy as that. Gale Force! Thank you, comrade. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Eternal sleep, the
Dead return!
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Good as new.
What a headache.
To the clouds! The wind is rising. Bolt! From the bow!
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll end your misery. Can I have fun this time?
Spirit never dies. Gale force!
What a headache.
What are all these enemies doing on the Luocha?
It's because... because...
March, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait.
Hold your thought, villain. Let me go ahead and... can't change characters?
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is not the end.
Mara-stricken enemies?
The dead return!
I'll end your misery.
And gone.
Monster layers in black market spaces, I doubt the Luocha has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there. It's more fun this way? Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense. I try to go with the flow.
Understandable.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron?
Okay, there's no enemies around.
The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Plausible. Looking at the map, this...
They wouldn't have met up at the dock. It's too open. No good for discussing evil plans.
Hold on.
Stop right there. State your business.
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Isn't Puar a type of tea?
That's right! He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here?
Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business, or...
Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
Why does he sound like a... I don't know why I'm thinking of this. Like a New York gangster. I have no idea why. It just has that tone to it.
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
Are you kidding?
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
I see why some people find this funny.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
Startaro Bubble, the milk tea?
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
Yeah, I agree.
It kind of works, right?
Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
But that still doesn't answer why he spent
Yes,
2
you
hours and
will.
stuff.
Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
Quite sensible when you think about it.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story...
Yeah.
Speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Oh, funny.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Well.
And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum. Don't get complacent.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Spirit never dies. To the class!
Nothing major.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Oh, definitely end. And it's over.
Darn it! This isn't over.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
March. What major detail you missed out? You probably ran into a kid as the shopkeeper at one point. But I'm feeling that we may end up running into that situation in just a little bit.
The wind. I'll see you off.
So you are afraid of me.
Time for a buzz.
Gale Force!
That was...
Receive divinity.
Thank you, comrade.
Bloom.
Thank you, comrade.
Repay. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
You took the bait.
To the clouds!
What a headache. Who's next?
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
Climb aboard, Luocha. Time to get out of here.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
What an
So,
interesting story.
who was piloting the star skiff?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was him.
Hey! How come I got dragged into this?
No one gets left out of my stories.
Jeez.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions. For example, if Luocha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later?
Yeah.
Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Luocha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
Right.
Ah, you're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet. You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Why couldn't we just do that in the first place? Okay. So, I enjoyed that little, story.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
Okay, I think we found our people.
An outworlder with blonde hair. Could it be? May I ask why you're looking for him?
He saved our life.
Huh?
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Backen, we're not rehearsing.
Oh my god. I just realized their names. Back and forth.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Luocha, he rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two... the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Well, lighting has affected. The cameras are not that... I'm pretty sure those cameras are HD or 4K quality.
Dark clothing? Ah, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure you'll agree.
So that explains the shopkeeper being followed by 2 people that smelled bad. Okay.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully Mr. Luocha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager.
What did I want you to do exactly?
1,000 thanks, kind stranger. Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No! We can't thank you enough.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest.
Yeah,
there you go.
You don't want any...
I don't know what to say.
Bacteria
Sorry
growing.
to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Be careful on the back. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
Here, that's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say. Hmm?
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
Something tells me this is the title page.
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery!
Called it!
The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about?
What's in the back?
Take a look yourself.
Didn't we... As someone who played Genshin and recognized the name... Yeah, he saw us. Vote him out.
The immortal spoiler? Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I'm starting to think the Luocha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this?
So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler. He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
Are you serious? Oh, cool. We got Luocha to be a visitor on the Express.
Looks like the whole thing was just a big misunderstanding.
Indeed. And I've learned not to judge a book by its cover. Anyway, that's enough reflection for one day. Let's get going.
Get going to where, Mr. Yang?
To the next companion quest.
Garden of Gourmet. You two deserve a treat.
Yay!
Yay!
But that is it. That is Luocha's companion quest. And I see why a lot of people found it funny to go through. The amount of silliness behind the story. I like it. Alright, so I'll likely do the next companion quest tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Then so today's Tuesday. Wednesday is gonna be Bailu. Thursday I'm gonna do Yanqing's. And I'm excited for Yanqing's one for several reasons, and you'll see why on Thursday's broadcast. Other than that, we'll see you back tomorrow for more Star Rail coverage, but I'm going to be actually switching over to the PlayStation to cover, actually to see if the event is live, and we'll cover that. Alright, we'll see you back in a bit for Genshin content.